Hey everybody, welcome to our final day of our Silver in 7 challenge. I am so proud of you all for committing to this and to committing to working beyond your fears, getting out of your comfort zone, and really pushing this week. It has been an incredible week. We started with the goal of going silver. And basically, what that meant was adding 3 new ambassadors to your team by the end of today. Now, that is a huge goal, but what I've hoped that it has done is helped give you some daily income producing activities and a daily rhythm to your business, and to really finding and identifying kind of where your weaknesses were, and to work on those. So, what I want you to do today is just to go back through our challenges. I'm not going to give you any new information today. I'm going to have you go back through and fill in the gaps with where you are lacking today. Today, by the end of the day, I want you to feel like you gave it everything you had. Gave this challenge absolutely everything you had. So I want you to evaluate where you're falling short today. I want you to really look at kind of those gaps that you feel that over the week, that those gaps that have developed need filled in. So does that mean you need to reach out to some new potentials? Does that mean you need to build some brand new relationships? Do some follow-up. We talked about 80% of people will join or make the sale on their 5th through 12th follow-up. So do you need to do your follow-up, or do you need to work on really closing the deal with some of your potentials? So I want you to do that for the remainder of the day, and I want you to push as hard as you possibly can. Now, the reason why this whole week has been all about getting out of your comfort zone and really pushing beyond your fears. And the reason why is because with Plexus, we're not just selling something to build a business. And we know that these products are life-changing. We have seen the testimonials. Many of us have our own huge testimonials ourselves, health testimonials. But on the other hand, the business testimonials, the business opportunity is life-changing. I can promise you that more people lay their heads down at night worrying about how they are going to buy groceries, make their car payment, their mortgage, get their kids, pay for their braces or their college. The stress, the financial stress, can be just completely overwhelming. And so Plexus is the answer. And I want you to be bold and to be confident in sharing that. So many times we shy away from sharing the compensation plan or talking about the finances, which, money is how much we make, and just money in general is kind of a taboo subject a lot of times. But I want to really encourage you to be bold in this, because it's that financial stability and financial opportunity that can absolutely change a family's future. So I want you to be bold in that. I want to talk about today, if you have fallen short of your goal. So say the end of the day, and you have walked away with the end of the day feeling like you have given this week absolutely everything that you could. I want to talk about if you have fallen short of that goal. So you did not get all 3 ambassadors. Maybe you just got 1, or maybe you didn't get any. That's okay. What I want to talk about is we're not changing the goal. We all had the goal of getting 3 ambassadors. If you did not get that, I do not want you to change that goal. I simply want you to change the timeline. So if it did not happen in 7 days, know that you're going to circle back around. You're going to start this challenge up again on Monday for yourself, and you're going to do the daily work that it takes to get to the goal of getting 3 ambassadors. My hope is that every ambassador has that goal every month. is to get 3 new ambassadors on their team. And so if you fell short, please be encouraged that we're not changing the goal here at all. We are all going to go silver. It's just a matter of the time frame. Maybe you need 2 weeks to do it. Maybe you need a month. That's okay. We are still going to get there. So I really want to talk about a little bit about how we do that. These 7 days has been kind of an IPA, an income producing activities. And what that is basically to give you a rhythm for your business so that you can daily think, you know what, I need to begin every week reaching out to potentials. I need to begin building some new relationships. I need to follow up. I need to close the deal. And that be a cyclical thing that you work through every single day. So your days are going to look a little bit different, but that's kind of the foundation of where I want you. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes over here. So really what we're going to do is we're going to build upon that. And that is how we get to where we're going. You know, a lot of times we like to overcomplicate things and reinvent the wheel. But what I am trying to show you is to boil it down to those simple daily income producing activities and doing them again and again and again until you get to where you want. So I want to close with talking about commitment. So there's a really great visual that I love. It's about somebody who is a logger, and I live up here in Oregon, and so we're surrounded by beautiful evergreens, and the logging community is huge around here. So say that a logger is told to go out and clear an area, so he's got to cut down some trees. So first day goes out with an axe and hits the tree really hard one time and gives it all he had. Goes back home, sits down, and it's just like, that was exhausting. And gets on phone, plays some games, just goes through Facebook and scrolls through Facebook for an hour, and just goes about the rest of the day. Next day does the exact same thing. Goes, hits that tree as hard as he possibly can with the axe one time. Goes home, maybe goes out to eat, just kind of goes to the store, just runs errands. Really, his job of getting the tree down is not on his list anymore. It's not even on his mind anymore. He's off doing other things. So you do that every single day. It's going to take a whole long time for that tree to fall. But if you go out there, you dedicate a full day to hard work and go out there and hit that tree 50 to 100 times as hard as you possibly can with that axe. You go home and you feel completely exhausted and you feel like you've accomplished something. You go out the very next day and work just as hard. That tree is going to fall so much faster than if you just did one hit a day. So I want to encourage you in this business to commit, to leave it all on the table, yes, I'm not saying for 8 hours a day to pour your life into Plexus. What I am saying is to commit. Go as hard as you can. Leave it all on the table so that at the end of the day, you know that you did everything possible to get to where you want to go. Okay? In our business, it's the exact same thing. We all have the goal. Okay? We all have the goal of getting that tree cut down, but it's your choice how fast you want that to happen. Sure, you can go out there one time a day, just hit it, and then go about the rest of your business. And it's going to take you a long time, but that's your choice. Or you could choose to go out there, give a dedicated amount of time, work as hard as you can, and then feel like you've left everything there and that you've done everything possible. So I'm asking you guys to really evaluate where your commitment level is, because that is what is going to take you to the goal. So I really want to encourage you that these 7 days that I've shown you, that I've given you, you can turn around and you can do the same 7-day challenge on your own. If you want, you could do it one time in a month. So in a month, do this all over again. And you would see some results. They may be slow, but you'll see results. Or you could turn around on Monday and start this challenge right back up again and do it for another 7 days. And then the next Monday, do it for another 7 days. You will see transformation in your business if you do it at a pace like that. So we all have the same goal, but it is up to you how fast you want to do it and how committed you're going to be on this journey. So I just want to encourage you with that. Now, another fun little fact is that bamboo, when it first starts out, the first 4 years of the life of a bamboo plant, it only grows a couple inches in those first 4 years. But on its 5th year, it grows over 80 feet tall. So I want to encourage you that if you feel like you are starting out slow, maybe this is the season where you are planting seeds for your business. And maybe this is the time that you're starting to water those seeds. You may see some fruit here and there, but you still feel like, why am I in such a dry season? I want to encourage you that we all have to plant and water our seeds. It's not up to us when we reap that harvest. So I want you to be faithful in taking that time and planting, caring for others, building up relationships, being faithful in following up with people, and knowing that the harvest does not depend on you. But you do have to plant and you do have to water those seeds. So just like in the bamboo, there may be a season where you are going slow and you feel like you're growing just inches. But then the growth is going to be phenomenal. So do the hard work now for an amazing payoff in the future. You know, our diamond upline, Christine Weir, talks about how there is a short amount of time, a sacrifice for a long-term freedom. And that's truly what we're doing here. We are sacrificing our time. We are getting out of our comfort zone so that we can have freedom, financial freedom in this business. And I am just so proud of each of you. I am so blessed to have you guys on our team and to be encouraged and challenged by you all. So we all have the same goal, but we are just going to adjust our timeline. And our timelines are all going to look different. So I never want you to feel discouraged in that. There's going to be seasons for yourself, seasons of explosive growth. And then there's going to be seasons that are a little bit slower, and that is okay. This is your personal journey, and there's a purpose in that, okay? So don't compare your journey. Don't get frustrated and discouraged. We all have our own journey, and there's a purpose in all of that. So just continue to be faithful in planting and watering those seeds. And I truly hope that that this week has been transformational for you. And I look forward to hearing the results, seeing the results of your commitment. So I love you guys. Take care.